Austria have released their song for Eurovision 2017. We knew they were sending Nathan Trent, but we found out that it's going to be running on air.
Hey now, if you push me down, I'll get up again. Hey now, if you let me drown, I'll swim like a champion. I'm sure there'll be good times, there'll be bad times, but I don't care, 'cause I'm running on air. Hey, I'm running on air.
A song he co-wrote along with an Austrian composer called Bernard Pensiez. We spoke to Nathan a few months ago where he couldn't really release anything about the song, but now we have it. Is it worth the wait? Rob, I nearly called you Nathan then. Rob, is it worth the wait?
That's very much a compliment. Yes, absolutely it is worth the wait. I think it's a really good song. I think we're both biased because we both think that he's an absolutely lovely man, which is exactly what he is. It's great, it stands out, it's very different to the dull, monotonous songs that we have a lot of this year, as a result of last year's winner, of course, because everyone's trying to copy her and no one's doing it as well. And yeah, it's good. I played it to a couple of my non-Eurovision fan friends the other day, and they said that they think he sounds like Ed Sheeran, which can only be a good thing because we know how popular, again, he is with his new album. So, very good. It's going to do very well.
Yeah, I have to be in complete agreement. Like, this is my favourite song out of the 20-odd we have so far. Just on first listen, it put me in a good mood. I mean, he told us it was going to be uplifting and hopefully motivational, and I can totally see that. I said it's upbeat without being too in your face. Like, you don't have to be in a certain mood to listen to it or at a certain time. And yeah, when I first heard it, I see the Ed Sheeran's reference, but my mind went to Jack Johnson and one of his albums from years ago, which I absolutely adore. And yeah, his voice is brilliant in that song. I know we haven't had a live version yet, but I really have no worries. And I said it's happy, it's light, it's uplifting. There's that note at about the 2:20 mark, which is just incredible. And if they stage it right and don't try and do too much with it, yeah, Austria could be, top 10. I think it could be great. This is like the first time ever I've actually liked two successive, Austrian entries. It's taken a while, but
I mean, yeah, we've seen that Austria can win Eurovision. We've seen that recently, and this could win you. I haven't said this about a song so far this year, so remember this, everyone. This could win Eurovision. It's good. It's very good. But like you just said, they can't overproduce it. They overproduce it, it won't win. But there are so many songs this year that I just can't remember. Like I'm sitting here looking at a list of the songs now, and there's a lot of them I just can't remember. But Nathan's song, it's just, you can't but help remember it because it's so catchy.
Yeah, it's just so catchy and just so happy, and just he sounds really positive when he's singing as well, which I think helps. And I'm not as convinced it can win. I don't know why. I just have this feeling that it's not going to win, which is fine. Because I think as long as he makes the final and gets a decent result, I'll be happy. And I think the juries are going to love it if he gets it all right. And yeah, I'm just feeling really positive and really happy, mainly because of the song. It's just so happy. It just puts me in such a good mood. I do think though its biggest drawback probably is the fact he sounds a bit like Ed Sheeran, because then people might label him as an Ed Sheeran copy, and it's not as good as Ed Sheeran, but. Yeah, that's a minor thing. And I think, this is a very current modern song, and you kind of need that in this year's contest to win over the non-Eurovision fans who watch it for the night, because they still do vote. They still will pick up their phones. So I can see the UK getting really behind this. Obviously, we can't vote for it as in semi-final 2, so I'm hoping Ireland get really far behind it instead. But yeah, I think it will be in the final. I hope it will be in the final. But I am worried because my favourite song for the last 2 years hasn't made the final, and I really don't want that to be a third year in a row.
Just very quickly, remind us what your favourite song was last year, because I can't remember.
Gletta Sonome, Hear Them Calling from Iceland, and the year before that was Belarus with Zuli and Maimuna. So, very different taste in the last 3 years.
I like them both. I do like them both, and they both should have made the final. But yeah, this is great. Nathan is going to do a great job promoting the song. Yeah, you absolutely, you know, in Eurovision week he is going to be on like every TV channel, and everyone's going to love interviewing him, and he's going to be a great interview, and people are going to fall in love with his personality. But it's like you just said, it's all about having a song that non-Eurovision fans like, because let's be honest, the Eurovision fans that watch it on the night are absolutely in the minority. The majority of people watching on Saturday are listening to these songs for the first time. And that's what's key for this song, is that you can remember it. So I think he's going to do, as I said earlier in the video, I think he's going to do very, very well.
So that is what we think on Nathan Trent and Running on Air. Do you think he is, heading for the top, or is he going to, say crash and burn like my favourites have in the past? Make sure you let us know, and make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and make sure you tune into Eurovision, the second semi-final, to see how Nathan gets on May the 11th.